Ready?
Yep.
Hey guys, how's it going? This is another JaYoe conversation. This time we're actually going to have a conversation which is something that normally it's just a monologue, me talking to myself. But now we're having a conversation because Annie's here. Annie is my wife, and we are in Ningbo, China. And the videos since COVID have been very COVID specific, and then I sort of drifted off into more travel. But recently, Annie started preparing the house a little bit more than normal, and I thought it might be a good opportunity to kind of give another COVID update. You see a bunch of stuff on the table here. We're going to talk about it and talk about how we're preparing. But first, what's going on with COVID right now in China?
We have several, just under 10, okay? Several new cases in Tianjin, Mongolia, Shanghai, and the close to us is Shanghai. Shanghai is in the airport.
Pudong Airport.
Pudong Airport, which is they work with
cargo, right?
UPS and FedEx.
So the cargo that was coming down the line, one of the packages had some.
They didn't say one of the packages. They said a container of the air shipment. Two I don't know. They said 容器. It's like container.
Yeah.
So they clean up that one without to put the mask on. Both of them, two of them is from that case.
Okay. And it's been kind of like there was one case, and then there was two the next day, and then they find a few more, right?
Husband and wife.
Husband and wife.
Husband and wife most of the time.
Okay. And so with that being said, you had already gotten this stuff before
I got
when did you start preparing for?
Well, some of them is from last time.
Yeah.
We didn't finish.
We have a lot.
Like this one.
Yeah.
But I bought something on 11/11 because there's big discount on Taobao. So I was like, well, it's better to buy something when it's all available. But I don't think it's gonna be a crazy, again, like beginning of the year. But I would like to prepare something as always. I always like to prepare things.
In China, November 11th is 1111. It's called Singles Day, and it's a really, really big shopping day. It's like Black Friday. You know Black Friday?
Of course.
Yeah. It's like Black Friday in China, but
after Thanksgiving.
Bigger. Yeah. Annie likes to buy. And so when all of this is a good deal, you might as well stock up because maybe we'll need it. And if we need it, what about the finger pulse oxygen thing?
It's there. No, this case.
Anyways, Annie bought a finger. You bought that a long time ago, back.
Last year, beginning of after we back from USA. I got that one.
Yeah, basically it tells you how much oxygen you have in your blood. So just in case one of us gets COVID.
No, I hope we will never use it.
Of course. But it's better safe than sorry. Before we get into the stuff here, there was one other thing that I thought was interesting. Annie is involved in a lot of logistical things, moving goods back and forth. And there's a weird side consequence to COVID that I'd like to talk about the containers.
We are short of containers.
Yeah. When I say containers, I don't mean like a container of masks. I mean like a shipping container, a 20 or 40 foot high Q shipping container. And she's shipping goods around the world, like supplying different things to different people. And she's having, what is it like? Normally, if you want to book a container to carry your stuff.
You just book it.
You just book it. You say, I want to send X and Y to place Z. And you set a time. They have containers like stacked up like mountains, and they pick an empty one, they load it up, and they send it off. But in this case, it's very strange. COVID time has created this big problem. What is it like to get a container now?
It's very hard to get a container. You have to pay almost cash. I don't know how it works because most of our clients they have their own shipping forwarding. So when I get new orders right now, I have to tell to my client. The delivery time is okay, but please make sure your forwarding will give us a container on that day.
Yeah.
Because if not, if we couldn't load the container on time, it's not my fault. I just want to make sure about it.
Now, the reason for this, and correct me if I'm wrong, is that shipments are going out from China to
Alright.
other places.
This morning, actually, I see one article is from a shipping for water guy. He said that in China right now, 3 containers go out, is only 1 container come back.
Yeah.
That's why make the container super tight.
Because they are sitting at whatever country destination, and they have to go through special checks, and they have to
Probably, yeah.
have problems. Some of them are being held on for quarantine, all sorts of stuff. So like, you know, you don't think about that sort of a thing when you feel like a pandemic time or whatever, you know, like
Yeah.
when Annie told me, I'm like, oh yeah, there's all sorts of unintended consequences. Like just the containers that hold all the stuff you're trying to get from A to B are going to be stuck in places all over the world. And so that's creating a bit of a problem sending stuff back and forth. But yeah, how much longer do you think this is going to last?
What?
This container issue, even
I don't
after the vaccine comes out, you're going to have problems.
I really don't know. If I know, it will not make the problem. The
Yeah.
problem is I don't know.
Yeah,
then it's a
yeah.
problem.
There's no planning. You can't plan because you
Yes.
don't know.
If I say tomorrow will be okay, I wish I could say that, but it's not depend on me at all.
Okay. That brought up another thing. What about the vaccines? What's happening in Ningbo?
You can apply a vaccine.
Yeah, today, like right now, if you want.
I read an article
Seems so.
about that, but you needed to make a call because not many people to do that.
Yeah.
Only for the people who is working for the maybe not
Essential
logistic-
worker,
Yeah.
and overseas workers.
Yeah, but in Zhejiang have 4 places you can apply for the vaccine. I
Yeah.
mean, Zhejiang's awesome.
Why do you say Zhejiang's off? We live in the province called Zhejiang. Ningbo is a city in Zhejiang.
I
Why
don't
is
know, because I didn't see other cities.
other cities?
Probably you have to go to Beijing get vaccine.
Yeah.
But in Zhejiang we have Shaoxing, Jiaxing, Ningbo, 还有一个什么义乌 4 places you can.
So today, actually, I was asking Annie to see if maybe I could get my name on the list. It would be interesting to be an American gets a vaccine in China
Maybe
before.
they will not give to you.
We're gonna see. We're gonna see. You know. But anyways, yeah. So the vaccine, and is this vaccine has been tested, or is it all the way through the trials, or do you know anything about it? Or
I don't pay
Okay.
attention on that.
Okay. It's just it was sent to your phone, right? I saw a WeChat message.
No, nobody sent to my phone. But
No.
I follow the news of updates of the COVID every day.
Yeah.
And when I go to this news, I can see which app? 腾讯新闻, QQ 新闻. So I will click the COVID
News updates.
news. We will have China, like update China
Yeah.
and overseas.
Yeah.
So I can see Shanghai now
one,
have 7.
7 cases.
Yesterday 1 more. Mongolia 2. Tianjin 9. Anhui 1. This is the recently
Yeah.
happened in China. And then I can see the numbers of different province. And then you click in, you can see different cities. And then I can see the overseas.
How many did America have yesterday?
Let's see, it's always have heart attack. 17,200. No,
170.
172,103.
How many dead?
That I only see the total.
Okay, I think it's definitely over 1,000 a day, but
Yeah.
very
it's
sad.
12 million.
All right, so there's like 170,000 new cases basically every day in America. In China, we probably had 1 new case, right? Like we had 1 new case in Shanghai, right? That was a new one.
Yeah.
And so we are prepared. Like there's a lot of people out there. Why are you prepared if there's no COVID in China? Well, it's always better safe than sorry. And because we went through the beginning phases of COVID before we went to the United States, and we saw the United States and came back, we kind of know what's necessary and what's important to have. So tell us and give us a tour of what we have here. What is this? This is disinfectant spray. This is Yeah.
Because I have different size of this. This one is without the echo actually because of Eva I don't use
our daughter's name is Eva.
don't use a
No
lot of
alcohol.
echo things. So if I finish this one, I can add this one
Yeah.
here.
Top off.
And I have small ones, so we can carry
in the car
in
and
the car,
different
in the
places.
bag. And this is with the alcohol to wash your hand.
Yeah. And you have alcohol pads, which are here, that are nice to just stick in your backpack and stuff. And we have these.
Clean the phone.
Clean the phone, all sorts of different things. So have these. These are from pure cotton, which is what makes Eva's clothes when she was a baby was pure cotton, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then what?
Why you take out this?
I don't know. I thought they were cute, those masks. So those were the old masks, right?
This is old mask.
Okay. Now you bought some better quality masks, right?
Yeah, because at the beginning of this year, everybody short of mask. Even I sent out some masks to USA, but
Yeah.
it's not famous brand. So in 11/11, I bought some mask from Winner. They are very specific to make masks, and I bought different type of masks. First of all is for Eva because she's go to school every day, and this is each one.
What are the rules for Eva going to school?
What's the rule?
Well, right, then it used to be a little bit more relaxed, and recently, a few weeks ago, they
No,
said
the whole year.
the whole province.
The whole-
Didn't they say like parents have to go with the mask?
No. Parents cannot go into the school.
Yeah, we're not allowed
But
on a normal school day.
since Shanghai have some cases, so Ningbo Education Department said basically you cannot leave Ningbo City.
Parent, Eva.
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't make me
Okay.
tell you so many times about this because I already said it so many times. You're driving me crazy. So we cannot leave. They didn't say you cannot leave. If you leave, you have to report.
Yeah.
And when you come back, you have to give all the details. Then school will tell you if you come back to school immediately or not. Depending on where you go, and after they check it. So everything have to have the record. I supposed to go to Shanghai today, but I canceled it because I'm afraid when I come back, policemen call me and my code is gonna turn yellow, and they will say you just come back from Shanghai and Eva cannot go to school, sort of things. They're not saying it will happen, but I'm afraid it will happen, so I canceled the trip.
Yeah. All right, back to masks. Sorry.
Yeah, let me finish one by one. This is a mask for Eva, and each one have a package would be easy for carry. And I have.
And they have an expiration date too on the back. Everything has an expiration date.
Everything.
Lot number and expiration date.
Even before you also have.
Yeah.
And this is a big package.
Eva masks.
Yeah, I bought a lot of Eva masks. And
What is a lot? How many do you think you bought?
well, I still have a lot in the office, N90 and KN95, but I just added some new. And this is for adults.
Yeah.
Don't open it, but I guess before we use it. This is a surgical mask, is much high level.
Yeah.
And this is for Eva's.
Okay.
And this is
That's
for us.
okay.
This one is a surgical mask. We still have the normal mask from last year, so I didn't prepare. This is if you go to do the surgery, doctor will wear this.
Yeah.
But it's each one was one package. I was thinking if we go out, it will be easy.
Yeah. 3-layer, right? 3-layer?
Of course.
Yeah. And then each one comes with a certification and
You have to even export to China. You will have to all of this.
everything has to be, checked so it's not fake.
This is different style.
That's sort of like a can, right?
Yeah, but it's more freedom, and each one with a package.
Oh wow, that's for an adult?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I think one is for the kid, one is for the adult. This is a kid.
Oh yeah, that one looks smaller. Let's see.
Here, this is all kit. And
Yeah, that one might be bigger.
yeah, that's for
Yeah.
adult.
I thought it seemed a little small. Yeah, that's better size. I was like, how's that thing gonna open up? Cover up all our faces. All right, so that's what that one looks like.
Okay, can you put it back?
Yeah.
It was very well. As I said, Ningbo and Shanghai is not very far. So once Shanghai have several cases, you can see people in Ningbo, if they go out to crowded places, most of people
Wearing a mask.
Yes.
Yeah,
Even
they got the
go
hint
to
real
the
quick.
food market, and they start to follow up the rules more strict.
Yeah. You might watch some of my videos and say, why isn't anybody wearing masks? They're very relaxed. That was because it was sort of before Shanghai. If you go out now, you'll see people kind of changing their tune.
And this is 75% of the alcohol disinfection.
Yeah, wiping pads.
Wiping pads. And this we already said that easy to carry.
Yep.
Those all.
Those in the box.
And this is also
Little wipe pads, little carry pads.
alcohol.
Those are alcohol, right?
Yeah, alcohol. And this just in case if I want to wash Eva bottles stuff.
Yeah. This used to be what you used for her
When
baby
she's
stuff.
baby, yeah, but it's good.
Yeah.
And the most crazy thing is I bought those this time.
Yeah. We have hazmat suits in the house.
I bought you two because you are too big size,
Okay.
and I bought.
So if you watch those news of China hospitals or whatever, you see the doctors all set up. They're probably going through one of these every day, or maybe a couple every day or something like this. But just in case we needed to go somewhere and if it gets really bad.
It will never happen again in China.
Yeah.
I will say that. So this is crazy, but I think why I don't want to keep some of this.
Yeah.
If it's not COVID, who knows what they're gonna have. That's all.
That's it. So do you think that this is overdoing it? Too much?
Maybe even Chinese people will think it's too much, but I like to be prepared.
Yeah.
Last year, at the beginning of the COVID in China, we were in Japan actually after Eva school. We went to Japan to ski, and when we back, I told to my sister I bought a box of 3M N95. She said, "You're crazy. It's not going to be that bad."
Yeah.
And then all box of masks help all my family go through it.
Yeah. Everybody was pretty happy that you did buy those masks.
Yeah, I bought a lot immediate before it's getting short. So.
And it's funny, we're so prepared, and there's only a couple of cases in China new, really.
Mm-hmm.
And in America, you have 170,000, and people are really arguing about wearing anything at all. To hear the arguments in America is very frustrating. And I'm not trying to dog America, it just makes me frustrated and sad. And
I also bought this. You have to clean it first.
what is it?
Eva has one.
Oh, yeah.
In her backpack, so I can save 10 of the masks inside, just in case.
Yeah, and they don't wrinkle, and they
I put in the.
Yeah.
I used to use a zipper bag, but I feel it's soft.
Yeah, that one's hard clamshell.
Yeah,
so
so it will keep the masks.
cool. And how many of these did you get? This is mine. Cool. All right. So stay prepared. Do what you got to do. Everybody's taking this in a different tack. Even in China, this is probably a little bit over prepared, but better to be safe than sorry. I just thought I'd share with you the way that we're staying prepared here. Stay safe where you are, and be careful because it's not over yet. The vaccine's coming out, but it's still going to be there's a lot of people to go through and a lot of vaccines to make. And take Take it easy.
I'm sleepy.
Bye, guys. JaYoe.
JaYoe.
Catch you in the next one.